Hello VDSers. This is going to be a short video on using the text import wizard to take our virtual screening results that are in a tabular format in the best ranking list, import them into Excel so that I can have columns that are sortable and we can move things around more easily. So I've just run my virtual screening job. I have my bestranking.lst file here, which are my scores and the paths and the information here. But I want to get that into Excel so I can make a better table, add information about polar contacts and other things that I need to for this protocol. I'm going to open up our Excel 2016 and it's up over here. So I open it up just blank, and then I'm going to go and find that file. So browse, and then bestranking.lst is here. So I'm going to go ahead and use the fixed width right here, and then I can kind of get a little preview of what this is going to look like. It's going to try and break it into columns here. So I'll have each one in a separate column. Do next, and then these lines are where those columns are. I could move these if I wanted to. I'm going to leave them right where they are because I think they are breaking things up. They're breaking them through the spaces, so that's good. And then even this long path here is getting broken up properly, and the names over here. If things were getting cut off, I'd need to move these delimiters around some. I'm going to do next. This looks all pretty good to me. And then say finish. It brings it into this into the Excel sheet here. This looks pretty good. The data is all in separate columns, which is great. It looks like some of these headers got drug into the adjacent column, so I'm just going to cut that out, that parentheses, and paste it in there. Let me see, this parentheses and Y moved out a little bit. Paste that in there. If I double click between the lines, it kind of opens it up so I can see it auto adjusts the width. So this whole path now, I can see that whole path here. And this is telling me, this is gold solution from 20DHFR LIGS RT, molecule 1 through 19, and pose number 3. I don't know if you remember that I mentioned that 10 poses are done for each ligand. And so we are just saving the best pose out of those 10 for each ligand. And in this case, pose number 3 was the best pose for this ligand MTX. Pose number 9 was the best for folate. Pose number 7 was best for folate N3. So it gives us a little bit more information about what's going on. I like to clean this up a little bit. I want to remove this line here. It seems like an extra line. I like to make my headers bold. And then I usually like to add a little information at the top here. So I want to add the date, so I'm going to do Control semicolon in Excel to add the date, and then I'm going to say Dr. B virtual screening 1 run 1 results DHFR versus 20 legs. So it gives me a little bit of information of what's going on there. This stuff up here, it's not super well formatted. You can either get rid of that or you can just leave it there. I'm not too worried about that. What I do like to do now is be able to sort these guys. Now that we have them in individual columns, it's not just a flat text file. I can add a new column here called index. And then I'm going to start typing in 1 and 2. And then I highlight 1 and 2. I drag the bottom right corner with my left mouse click and drag it down. That autofills. So now I can maintain the position of each of these ligands. This is the first one in my file, second all the way to the 19th. And when I sort them, now what I'm going to do is sort these based off of score instead of just being in index order. So go to Data, Sort, and Score. Also, I have my headers. My data has headers here. I want to make sure that's checked so it doesn't sort my headers in addition to my data. Now I'm going to sort by index, going from largest to smallest. Okay. And now, oh, whoops, I did that the wrong way. What I need to do is go back, not sort by index, but sort by score, largest to smallest. Okay, that looks better. Now I have my score going from high 103 to low 57, and the index. Now I know that this is position 5 in my ligand file, but it's number 1 in the overall score. So this is my rank score. So now we're able to sort based off the subscores of the overall score, and you can also now go in and add the other fields or columns, and you're going to add in rank, ligand abbreviation, number of polar contacts from X-ray, your prediction, number of polar contacts from gold, was your prediction correct? All that's going to go into this file. You may have already started an Excel spreadsheet. Now you can add to it all these subscores and information about the ligands. Okay, I hope that helps. You view, there's one little trick here too. This file name is kind of long. If we're short on space, what we can do is shrink this down, but then I can't really see the difference in these file names. So what I'll do here is I will go over to home, and then I will sort to the, or align to the right, and that way it pulls this right side with the numbers on it. And then, so this makes it shorter, but gives me the essential information I need here. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Good luck in your virtual screening, guys.